maybe I need that good old slice of American cheese, like those Waffle House grits that puts that good old slice of American cheese on there. So you get that saltiness in here with that cheddar.
Babe,
but this is good.
I don't think you're supposed to compare Waffle House to Brennan's.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe.
Good evening, everybody.
Good late evening.
Yeah, it's a little bit past midnight.
It is.
We just got in, and we're here for a couple days.
We are?
To our favorite city, New Orleans.
Oh my gosh, I miss this place. We haven't been here for like 9 months.
9 months ago, right? Right.
Finally, the weather is good.
Mm-hmm.
The flights are good. We had to come back. I miss the food. I miss the people. I miss the love, the New Orleans love.
Yes.
And if you've come here before, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, first time for us. We're gonna stay at the Hotel Monteleone, which is a fancy pants hotel.
It is a fancy pants hotel. We got it at a good rate, I guess, because it's not very busy, especially during the week. And this is the hotel that has that carousel bar where we get our
Pina colada,
favorite
shaken.
hand-shaken pina coladas.
Oh yeah, and this movie was kind of highlighted a little bit in Girls Trip.
This hotel was highlighted.
Right, It's a funny movie, so I recommend it. A little bit raunchy and crazy, but if you're up for it, check that movie out.
Girls Trip, if you're up for a really good laugh.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we're gonna check in now and give you a quick room tour. Welcome to the Hotel Monteleone. This is the most classic and grandest hotel that we've stayed at here in New Orleans. We got the regular 2 double bed standard room. So as you walk in the front door, there's the closet. Check out that robe. I touched it and this is very plush. Look at that, embroidered. That's some fancy stuff right there. So here's a little desk, coffee maker, and look at that. Ironically, we have some Twining English breakfast tea. A couple cups. Here's our 2 double beds. I like these little embroidered pillows. That's a really nice touch. I just noticed that right now. We are on the 4th floor. And I believe this is like Royal Street right outside the window. I'll give you a shot. But here's the TV. We have an in-room safe. Little ice chingas right there. And we open this up. And look at this little mini fridge. They give you water, like boxed water. Look at that. First time. We usually always get water bottles, but it's very interesting. It's nice and cold too. And inside here we have some regular drawers. And give them a tour of the bathroom. It is pretty fancy.
It's a very well lit bathroom with a giant mirror. Here's your toiletries for the sink area. And then here's the one for the shower. Plenty of towels. And it is a tub.
And as you walk out, this is where the climate control settings are right there. And give them a little view of the outside.
Look at these curtains.
Oh yeah,
Nice curtains.
Very grand curtains.
And here's the outside. We're on the 4th floor and we're pretty high. Looking down on Royal.
So they do have a lot of things going on in this property here. They have a 24-hour gym, which we'll take a look at. That carousel bar that you mentioned. They have an on-site restaurant.
They have a rooftop pool.
Yes.
That's what we're going to check out in the morning.
24-hour room service. It's pretty fancy here.
It's pretty nice.
We got it through booking.com at $455.
$455.
$455, 2 nights, all up.
Yep. And this is a pretty nice hotel. This hotel is on Royal, so a block away from Bourbon.
Yes.
In the quarter.
Very, very fancy hotel.
Almost 1 a.m. right now. We're going to turn in for the night. We have a very early start in the morning. It's going to be a foodie adventure tomorrow. We're at the rooftop pool. It opens at 6:30. All the towels are up here. Beautiful pool. It has just gaping views everywhere. Has a little bar here that's not quite open yet. Again, it's really early in the morning right now. And it's just really nice. A little breezy up here.
Get a nice city view.
That's the rooftop pool.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We are going to start off the day at Cafe du Monde. We haven't been there to this original location in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a couple years.
Yes. So we're going to jump in. They open at 7:30 a.m.
Yes.
So then we're going to get some beignets on.
Yes, because we have some breakfast plans, so we want to eat a little bit light. So some cafe au lait and a beignet, baby.
Sounds good to me.
That's really good.
Let's get some.
You can tell this is the original spot because when you sit down, the tables and the chairs are still a little sticky from all of that powdered sugar.
Yeah,
So-
even though they try to wipe it down, you can still feel a little bit.
Still feel it. This is the menu. This is a cash-only place, but the menu doesn't have a lot of things on it, and it's not very expensive at all. So we ordered up our cafe au laits and ordered up our beignets, and now we're waiting for it. What I like about these beignets is there's no particular shape, particular form. It's not like a perfect square as you can get in some of the other places. You can tell these are just freshly done with the dough just pulled and thrown into that fryer and powdered sugar. It's almost like, where's the beignet? It's all covered with powdered sugar. That's the way that you're looking for that perfect beignet. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this one right here. Let's go try this now. I know the last time we were here, we found it a bit doughy.
In the middle.
We'll see how this one is. Not doughy at all. That's a good beignet. It is very thin in the middle, so it's not doughy. It's crunchy. That powdered sugar just tops it off. Don't sneeze.
Especially in my direction.
Or breathe hard with these beignets because that powdered sugar will go everywhere. This is amazing. Wow. Much different than our first experience of that doughy beignet. Delicious.
You're right. These are all different kind of shapes, and I could just tell it's a little bit thinner. You know, some other beignets are really, really thick, right? And that's how maybe it's not being fried all the way through. But I can tell that this one is. Yeah. For sure it's fried all the way through. It may look like a lot of powdered sugar, which it is, but it really balances everything out. These are really good. We thought that we could find some other good beignet places around where we are, but I'm glad we took a walk over here to Cafe du Monde. Definitely worth it. You gotta check it out. And we're gonna try these coffees out too.
It's the OG, baby.
The OG, right?
No glazes or toppings, just powdered sugar.
Really good. We're gonna share just one plate of 3 each. I'm glad we got our own.
Tasting the coffee and see if it needs anything. This is their signature cafe au lait. It's just coffee and chicory served with hot milk. So in their coffee they have chicory. That makes this place unique. It's not bitter. I think I'm just gonna put a little bit, tad bit of sugar in here. But classic. Look at this coffee cup and everything. And the coffee here, I'm just rating it for a regular size, $2.94. And for each 3-piece of beignet order, it's $3.85. So not a bad deal to start off your morning.
No, the people that are not familiar with chicory, I think it's like a root.
Yes.
Right, and they kind of blended it with coffee just to make it stretch a long time ago.
So if you come here to New Orleans, a lot of the places here in New Orleans serve their coffee with chicory. And so, and I know a lot of people are kind of thrown off of it because they're not familiar with it. It gives you that really strong, robust flavor in your coffee. They do serve regular, but their normal coffee is with chicory in it.
It's worth a try.
Yes, that's pretty cool. He just finished frying some beignets. They're gonna put it on this little powdered sugar area and they're gonna go powder it up. And then he's gonna start cutting some beignets as well.
Right, the servers get it right from here, right from the powdering table. And well, you can't really see it, but that's where they take it out to the tables.
Right, and if you come to the back of the building, this is where you're gonna see all the action taking place.
Right, here's a new batch ready to go. For breakfast, we're gonna try out Brennan's.
We have to. This is where the bananas foster originated.
That's right.
So we have to come back. Last time we were here was years ago.
Right. So yeah, let's check it out.
I'm nice and hungry, so let's see what we order. We were able to do a walk-in first thing, 9 a.m. once they opened, and they were able to seat us, but reservations are highly recommended here. Got seated. We're going to look over the menu and see what we're going to get.
Yeah, kind of fancy, right?
Here is the menu. Here's what they have for breakfast. Ooh. Good wide variety.
We have some drinks, some coffee. Here we have our appetizers and our breakfast entrees, the sides, and more cocktails, fall cocktails on this side. And they do have non-alcoholic drinks as well here.
Oh, I'm excited. I don't know what we're going to order yet, so we're going to go check it out. So the server was telling us that Brennan's is known for their wine. Look at this wine book. Oh, holy moly. Yep, wine and sparkling wines and champagne. That's ginormous.
Just as we got seated, they brought out some hot, fresh bread. Look at that. It's like unraveling a present. Oh, look at that. Wow, it's very thin, and you can tell that it has that nice little toast on it. This is the kind that you just tear off yourself. Very soft, really soft bread. They brought out some butter as well. Nice and soft. It smells like a fresh bakery. Let's try this out. Fresh baked, pillowy soft. You could literally use this as a pillow when you go to sleep at night. Smell that bread and go to sleep. It's delicious. Wow.
I got the brandy milk tea. This is brandy, vanilla bean, heavy cream, and nutmeg. So I'm going to go ahead and stir that in. And let's try this out. The server was saying this is a dessert in a cup. Oh yeah, it's a dessert in a cup. It's very familiar. I think because of the nutmeg. It's like it tastes like an eggnog. So this is an eggnog without the heavy egg in it. It's delicious.
Is it very sweet?
It's not extremely sweet, but you can taste that vanilla in it.
A little background on Brennan's. It's been here since 1946. There are different Brennan's restaurants here in New Orleans, but this one is owned by Ralph Brennan, the same one that owns the Jazz Kitchen, the one in downtown Disney in Anaheim. And so it has a lot of rich history here. And we have a beautiful restaurant. Look at the courtyard view. It's really big and sweeping. And just right now, they just brought out our seafood gumbo, and they're nice enough to split it for us. So we're gonna try this out.
Look at this seafood gumbo. You can see the rice in there. There's the shrimp. There's the andouille sausage. Good pieces of meat. Oh, that looks delicious. This gumbo is on a little bit of the thicker side. I'm gonna go ahead and get that shrimp on part of that andouille. And let's take a bite. That's a great flavor. I know we've tried gumbos in other places, but there's nothing like here in Louisiana. They're Louisiana gumbo. You can taste that freshness of that shrimp and that andouille sausage. It's absolutely to die for. Good amount of rice for this shareable dish, but I can see having a whole bowl of this, and that'll be my lunch. This sauce is so rich in flavor, and you can taste the sea, plus you can taste that beautiful roux that this sauce is made with. Oh my gosh, goodness, it's absolutely amazing.
It's a perfect match with that French bread to dip it inside.
I got my bread.
Yep. And that's the way you do it right there.
That's it. I'm gonna go ahead, finish the seafood gumbo, and take my bread to sop everything else up.
My main came in. I'm gonna have to read off the cheat sheet. I got the eggs Usardi. It's Brennan's original with house-made English muffin, coffee-cured Canadian bacon, hollandaise, and a marchand de vin sauce. I looked it up, and it's like a fancy French red wine reduction steak sauce. That's what it is. So that's what they put on top of it. So it's a very unique take on like a classic eggs Benedict. So we're gonna try this out. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Perfect yolk. Perfect poach on that yolk. Interesting. Was it coffee Canadian bacon? Never heard of that before. And that homemade English muffin. Sounds delicious. And of course, I have to dredge it through a little bit of that nice wine reduction. Okay, let's try it out. This is by far the fanciest eggs Benedict type of dish that I've had. That red wine reduction matches. It pairs perfectly with that Canadian bacon. Eggs, perfect. That house-made English muffin is nice and soft. Yeah, this is great. I'm glad they had two because I'm going to share it with you, babe. And then I'll try some of that duck hash. That sounds interesting too.
I got the duck confit hash, which is Rohan duck, sunny side up duck egg, wasabi mayo. Wow, that looks delicious.
I noticed a duck egg has a really big yolk.
It does, compared to the white portion of it.
Yeah, it's giant.
So I can't wait to dig on in. Right there. I like how the yolk is really orange for a duck egg. Let's see if it tastes like a different than any like chicken egg. Go ahead. Here's the bite right here. Wow. Doesn't taste any different than a chicken egg, but it tastes very creamy. That egg is mixed with this dough confit, extremely creamy. You can taste the onions in there, the little bits of the duck hash. It's not overpowering at all. A very hearty meal because the duck is so rich. The overall taste, I can taste the duck, but the overall taste here are the onions in this dish. Delicious dish, but a lot of an onion flavor. We did get the sides. Now the meals don't come with any sides. Sides are a la carte. We got the cheddar grits. Let's go ahead and try out this cheddar grits right here. That's a good cooked grit. The cheddar grits is good. I wish I had a bit more of that cheddar taste in it, but it is a very well cooked grit though. Separate dessert menu, and it is served in the morning along with your breakfast, not just dinner. This is what the dessert menu is.
With after dinner drinks, I think we know what we want.
We've always talked about it. Here is their world famous bananas Foster. That's what we're gonna get.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
3. Now he's at home trying to figure out what he's gonna do, who's gonna open up the restaurant, and it is all about the sauce. Oh, it smells so good.
I love the story that she was telling us, that this is supposed to be just a one-night thing of a sister and a brother kind of bickering about opening a restaurant, and look what it has become. It's like the world famous. She was telling us about a documentary too on Netflix or something, right?
Right.
About Brennans. We got to check that out. So we're gonna go try their world famous bananas Fosters. We've tried this all over, and of course, when you're here, you have to get it. It has all of the delicious little syrup that she made. It was butter, brown sugar, and she put then brandy or something like that, right, baby?
This is a house-made ice cream as well.
House-made ice cream, vanilla ice cream. Here we go. the sweetness of this with this banana that is not mushy at all. It's cooked, but just cooked enough in that sauce. It still has that really good banana, non-mushy taste to it with this ice cream here. There's nothing like it. I can see how people come all over the world just to have this bananas Foster. It's delightful.
The smell, it's intoxicating. Let me dig into this. The dish is cold. The ice cream, you could tell, is nice and creamy. A little bit of everything in this bite. Here we go. Well, there's nothing like having some tableside banana Foster made. We've had different variations of it. This is the best. It's very popular here for a good reason. It is a 2-person minimum to have it. But you know, honestly, if you come here by yourself, just get the serving for 2. Why not? You got to get this one over here. Highly recommend it. That is a wrap from Brennan's.
Yeah.
Excellent breakfast place.
Yes, it is. It is. I recommend this to anybody. Of course, you have to come where the home of the Banana Fosters was created.
Yes. Yeah, be sure to save room for that dessert. It's going to be well worth it. We got a little bit more than we wanted as far as the meal. We're full.
We are full.
So now we have to push back our lunch schedule a little bit. But that is going to be on our next video.
Yes.
And what we would do tonight. So stay tuned for that.
And we have an early morning flight from what we know of right now.
Right.
So
right.
we're going to party hard. We'll see if we can go to sleep. If
Party,
we can.
party hard.
Right. The 80s want their word back, baby. I love walking around. All these stores are open. We're going to look for some maybe pralines to take home. Is it pralines or pralines?
I think it's pralines.
Is it pralines? I think
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
pralines. Tell us in the comments below if you do pralines or pralines. But we're going to go look around.
Here's some right here. Look at that. We're here at the Gazebo Cafe, which is right next to the French market. We're going to put our sticker over here. If you see it over here, go ahead and tag us that you found it. What you get?
We're getting a Dreamsicle. We already put the alcohol in there with a little bit of orange juice.
There it is.
She's going to mix it up with ice cream. Go ahead and try this out.
The creamsicle.
Dreamsicle.
Okay.
Just like it.
It actually does taste like a creamsicle. It's not very boozy, so very easy to drink. No burn.
The orange juice isn't very sweet at all either. That's good. That's good. And this place here, where are we, baby?
Gazebo Cafe.
The Gazebo Cafe are known for their ice cream daiquiris. So this is a good one.
How much was this?
This was $10.
$10. Not a bad deal.
Not a bad. We entered the French market, and this is what you first see. Look at these cracklins for $5. What kind are these? This one has salt.
Yeah, it's the regular
salt.
ones. And look at these right here.
Yeah.
These are like the spicy ones. That's
They
some
these
good
look
old
the
cracklins.
same. Oh yeah. Maybe on the way out we'll buy some. When we came here last time 9 months ago, a lot of these places were closed and it was kind of empty. A few things were here. Right now, a lot of places are opening. These are a lot of food stands here. Anywhere from crawfish to alligator to oysters, you can get it here. It was really cool. They have a baked potato bowl, which they would put everything in your potato. It's pretty interesting stuff here. You can smell the spices as you're walking through here. And so you know they have those deep down southern spices in their food.
You bought them.
We got some.
You got it. Let's try it
Smell
out.
it smells like some crackling goodness in here, baby.
Yeah, crack me, baby, crack me. Oh. Wow, that's good flavor.
I kind of need a beer. This crackling here with a little bit of Crystal's hot sauce.
That's
What
what
do
it
you think,
needs.
babe?
That's what it needs.
Oh yeah,
It's got that good kind of a pork,
saltiness flavor.
salty, crispy goodness.
And the crystals has a perfect amount of vinegar in
Right.
it, so that you can match these cracklings just
Yeah.
swimmingly.
But yeah, $5 for the bag. It's a good little snack.
It is.
That's going to wrap it up for this first part of the New Orleans vlogs.
That was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
From the hotel, from the breakfast spots, from Cafe du Monde, which we haven't visited in years.
Yes.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, the weather is perfect right now. It's a little bit breezy, but it's not bad at all.
No.
We have some big lunch plans and dinner plans as well.
And a little bit of Bourbon Street this evening.
A little bit of drinking.
And a little bit of drinking. So
Oh,
that'll be
hold
a
on.
next
There's a big
vlog.
truck. Hold on. Back. That was a pretty loud truck.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, anyway, do you have any shout outs?
I do. Calvin, happy birthday. Maddie Rob, happy birthday. Christine, happy belated birthday. Kelly and Shelly, happy birthday. And they're going to go on a cruise. A
Nice.
train. Okay. Ariel, happy birthday. Jeff and Kim. Silvers, happy anniversary. Dot and Stephanie, happy anniversary. Stephen and Pam. Boggle, happy anniversary. Peter and Kelly, thank you so much for watching. Shelly and TR, from Virginia. We saw you walking back from our breakfast spot.
Yes, we did.
Going back to the hotel. So thank you so much for stopping us and saying hi. Aya and family, we saw them here at the French Market.
That's right.
Thank you so much for saying hi. And Nigel and Kat, we saw you also here at the French Market. Thank you so much for stopping us and saying hi. Taking pictures and everything like that.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
if you guys ever see us out, just come on up. Even if we're filming, come on up and say hi.
That's right. That's right. So again, stay tuned for our part 2 here in New Orleans. And until that next adventure, we'll catch you guys on the next one.